The ultimate battle of knowledge and wit. 20 universities, over 2,000 brain-cracking questions, and more than 50 million shillings worth of prizes up for grabs. Who will come out on top? It's the Ultimate University Quiz Season 2. Please welcome the quiz mistress, Lydia Laquanero.
Welcome those of you who are watching from wherever. Thank you for joining us. This is Game 6, Round 1. Participating universities. Tough competitors, Uganda Christian University going up against Victoria University. Our sponsors, Bank of Uganda, brought to you by Vision Group and powered by Net Studios Africa. We now invite our teams. Victoria University, please take your position.
Victoria University, Uganda is a chartered university accredited by the Uganda National Council for Higher Education. Victoria University was established in 2011 by Edlink Holdings Limited and was affiliated with the University of Buckingham in the United Kingdom. In 2012, the affiliation with the University of Buckingham was terminated. In September 2013, Victoria University was purchased by Sudiri Ruparelia and became a member of the Ruparelia Group. Victoria's main campus is in the Central Business District of Kampala.
Thank you for joining us, Victoria University. UCU, come on up. If you remember, UCU went up against Mbarara University in Season 1 in the finals and lost to them, and they are here for the win.
Uganda Christian University is a private university administered by the Church of Uganda. It was the first private university to be awarded a charter in 2004. UCU's main campus is in Mukono and has a regional college in Kabale and study centers in Kampala, Mbale and Arua. UCU has attracted students from other African countries and expatriate staff from North America, Europe, Australia and New Zealand.
Welcome, UCU. We would like you to introduce yourselves, name and course.
My name is Richard Chubaka. I'm doing Bachelor of Science in Civil and Environmental Engineering. I'm a science graduate.
Welcome.
Kayongo Richard Jeremiah. I'm doing a Bachelor of Science in Civil and Environmental Engineering.
Netlin Judith Kurora Afayeret, Bachelor of Laws at Uganda Christian University.
Welcome. And Victoria University, name and course.
Thank you, Bern. My name is Iwach Masilia. I'm doing a Bachelor's of International Oil and Gas Management at Victoria University.
My name is Mpusa Innocent, pursuing a Bachelor of Arts with Education, Victoria University.
My name is Charles Opeduen, pursuing a Bachelor's of Science, International Oil and Gas Management, Victoria University.
That was the Victoria University team. Welcome to this game. This is Game 6, Round 1. Our category is General Knowledge. I'm going to read to you the rules of the game. I see you brought papers. You're going to write your answers there. I hope there will be time because you only have 10 seconds to answer each question. I am going to put a question to each team. You answer correctly for 10 points. If you get it wrong, then your competition will be given a chance to answer the exact same question for 10 points. Are you ready? Do you understand? All right, let us begin. Category General Knowledge. Uganda Christian University, which 100-mile long waterway links the Mediterranean and the Red Sea? You have 10 seconds to answer that question.
The Suez Canal.
Suez Canal is the correct answer. Victoria University, one of the world's largest embankment dams. Which dam was built across the Nile by Egypt between 1960 and 1970?
Aswan High Dam.
Aswan Dam is the correct answer. Uganda Christian University, what currency is legal tender in the common monetary area of South Africa, Namibia, Lesotho, and Eswatini?
The South African Rand.
The Rand is the correct answer. Victoria University, who was the Egyptian king whose tomb and treasures were discovered in the Valley of the Kings in 1922.
Julius Caesar.
That is not the correct answer. UCU.
Tutankhamun.
That is the correct answer, Tutankhamun. UCU, other than DRC, which other country takes its name from the former name of the Zaire River?
The Republic of Congo.
Refine your answer quickly.
Congo Brazzaville.
That is the correct answer. Victoria University, what is the name shared by the currency units of Algeria and Tunisia? Dinar is the correct answer. UCU, which country's people include the Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa Fulani?
Nigeria.
Nigeria is the correct answer. Victoria University, who was the founder of the Back to Africa movement, who largely inspired Rastafarianism? You're running out of time. Victoria University, you have run out of time. UCU?
Marcus Garvey.
That is the correct answer. UCU, at which town in the Sudan do the White and Blue Niles join?
Khartoum.
Khartoum is the correct answer. Victoria University, in which country did King Hassan II ascend the throne in 1961?
That is Egypt.
That is not the correct answer.
Morocco.
What's your answer?
Morocco.
Morocco is the correct answer. UCU, from which European country did Angola achieve independence in 1975?
Portugal.
Portugal is the correct answer. Victoria University, Mount Toubkal is the highest peak of which range of mountains? Consult quickly. That is not the correct answer. UCU, take a guess.
The Drakensberg Mountains.
Correct answer is the Atlas Mountains. UCU, which South African politician won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1960?
Albert Chon.
Repeat your answer.
Albert Chon.
You're correct, Albert Luduli, but I would like you to please project your voice when you're answering questions. Otherwise, you'll get a 0. You understand? Victoria University, in which country are Tangier and Casablanca? In which country are Tangier and Casablanca?
Morocco.
Repeat your answer.
Morocco.
Morocco is the correct answer. UCU, in which township were 69 demonstrators killed by South African police in March 1960?
Soweto.
Repeat your answer.
Soweto.
That is not the correct answer. Victoria University.
Pretoria.
Correct answer is Sharpeville. Victoria University, Afrikaans is a variety of which European language?
The Dutch.
That is correct. UCU, what is the former name of the People's Republic of Benin?
Dahomey.
Dahomey is the correct answer. Victoria University, which African country is sandwiched between Ghana and Benin?
Togo.
Togo is the correct answer. UCU, which country is the home of the Ashanti?
Ghana.
Ghana is the correct answer. Victoria University, which country was called Upper Volta until 1984?
Niger.
That is not the correct answer. UCU, your chance to make 10 points.
Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso is the correct answer. Points so far. UCU 130 points. Victoria University 50 points. You are watching Game 6. This is the end of round 1. We are coming back with round 2. This is the Ultimate University Quiz Season 2, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, brought to you by Vision Group and powered by Net Studios Africa. Keep watching.
The Ultimate University Quiz Season 2, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, Uganda Communications Commission, Stanbic Bank, Parliament of Uganda, National Environment Management Authority,
Crystal Mineral Water,
Georgina Eye Clinic, and powered by Net Studios Africa. Returns shortly after a short break.
This is the Ultimate University Quiz
Season 2.
Welcome back to the Ultimate University Quiz Season 2, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, Uganda Communications Commission, Stanbic Bank, Parliament of Uganda, National Environment Management Authority,
Crystal Mineral Water,
Georgina Eye Clinic, and powered by Net Studios Africa.
This is the Ultimate University Quiz
Season 2.
Welcome to Game 6, Round 2 of the Ultimate University Quiz 2024. This quiz is sponsored by Bank of Uganda, brought to you by Vision Group and powered by Net Studios Africa. Participating universities: Uganda Christian University, which by the end of round 1 had 130 points, and Victoria University that has 50 points. Students, once again, welcome to this game.
Thank you.
The rules of the game are as before. In round 1, I'm going to put a question to you. You answer correctly for 10 points. You get it wrong, your opponent gets an opportunity to answer the exact same question. 10 points for them, plus another question. So they may just get 20 points before you've even started. Do you understand? Are you ready? This time we begin with Victoria University. Category is general knowledge. Victoria University, which town in eastern Uganda is a key railway conurbation linking lines to Kampala, Mombasa, and northern Uganda?
Ginger.
That is not the correct answer. UCU.
Kumi.
Correct answer is Tororo. UCU, who is the current Speaker of the National Assembly of Kenya and the leader of Ford Kenya?
William Ruto.
That is not the correct answer. Victoria University.
Zimbabwe.
Correct answer is Moses Wetangula. This is from the neighbors. You should know this. Victoria University. Which body composed of selected MPs is responsible for overseeing the operations of Parliament?
Opposition side.
Please repeat your answer.
Opposition.
That's not the correct answer and you've run out of time. UCU.
The Parliamentary Committee.
Speak up.
The Parliamentary Committee.
That is wrong. It's a Parliamentary Commission. UCU, what article of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda establishes Parliament? You're running out of time. What? You said something?
2.
You've run out of time. Victoria University.
2.
Correct answer is Article 77. Victoria University, which leader in Parliament chairs the Parliamentary Commission?
The Speaker of Parliament.
The Speaker is the correct answer. UCU, who is the only Formula 1 driver to have won the World Cup Championship with a British team? Speak
Lewis
up.
Hamilton.
Speak up.
Lewis Hamilton.
That is the correct answer. Victoria University, which country has won the most Davis Cup titles in tennis?
Spain.
That is not the correct answer. UCU.
England.
Correct answer is the United States. UCU, in which sport is the Ryder Cup contested?
Sailing.
That is not correct. Victoria University. Guess.
Cricket.
What did you say?
Cricket.
Correct answer is golf. Victoria University, who is the most successful female tennis player of all time with 23 Grand Slam singles titles?
Serena Williams.
That is correct. UCU, which football team has won the most UEFA Champions League titles?
Real Madrid.
That is correct. Victoria University, which country has won the most Rugby Six Nations Championships?
South Africa.
That is not correct. UCU.
England.
England is correct. UCU, as of August 2023, whose autobiography was the fastest selling non-fiction book ever. This should be very easy. UCU, you're running out of time. You've run out of time. Victoria University.
Kamala Laye.
Correct answer is Prince Harry. Victoria University. Humbert is the unreliable narrator and main character of which book by Vladimir Nabokov? Humbert is the unreliable narrator and main character of which book by Vladimir Nabokov?
The Government Inspector.
That is not the correct answer. UCU.
Lolita.
Lolita is the correct answer. UCU, what is the main character and narrator called in Daphne du Maurier's Rebecca?
Rebecca.
Repeat that answer.
Rebecca.
That is not the correct answer. Victoria University.
Daphne.
Correct answer is we never learn her name. Victoria University, what literary movement does Ryu Murakami belong to? You've run out of time. UCU, give this a try.
Poetry.
Correct answer is postmodernism. UCU, which Bronte sister wrote the novel Villette?
Emily Bronte.
That is not the correct answer. Victoria University. Charlotte Bronte is the correct name. Victoria University, how many books are there in the Hunger Games series of novels?
8.
That is not the correct answer. UCU?
7.
Correct answer is 4. UCU. The Republic of Gilead is a totalitarian and theocratic state in which dystopian novel published in 1985?
Gulliver's Travels.
That is not correct. Victoria University. 10 points if you get this correct.
Animal Farm.
Correct answer is The Handmaid's Tale. Victoria University. Which book by Mary Shelley is often regarded as the first science fiction novel? Your time is up. UCU. Correct answer is Frankenstein. UCU, what kind of file is somebody who loves to read regularly? What kind of file is somebody who loves to read regularly? You are out of time. Victoria University.
Book 1.
Correct answer is a bibliophile, which also brings us to the end of round 2 scores so far. UCU 170 points. Victoria University has 80 points. You are watching the Ultimate University Quiz Season 2. Now this quiz is sponsored by Bank of Uganda, brought to you by Vision Group and powered by Net Studios Africa. We meet in round 3. Keep watching.
The Ultimate University Quiz Season 2, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, Uganda Communications Commission, Stanbic Bank, Parliament of Uganda, National Environment Management Authority,
Crystal Mineral Water,
Georgina Eye Clinic, and powered by Net Studios Africa. Returns shortly after a short break.
This is the Ultimate University Quiz
Season 2.
Welcome back to the Ultimate University Quiz Season 2, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, Uganda Communications Commission, Stanbic Bank, Parliament of Uganda, National Environment Management Authority,
Crystal Mineral Water,
Georgina Eye Clinic, and powered by Net Studios Africa.
This is the Ultimate University Quiz
Season 2.
This is Game 6, Round 3 of the Ultimate University Quiz. Welcome. This quiz is sponsored by Bank of Uganda, brought to you by Vision Group and powered by Net Studios Africa. Participating universities: Uganda Christian University, that has 170 points and is ahead, and then Victoria University, which has got 80 points. Before we begin, our teams have each substituted a member. We're going to ask these members to introduce themselves, name and course. From Victoria University.
Nachenje Marina, doing Bachelor of Pharmacy, Victoria University.
Welcome, Marina. And from UCU.
Asekenye Mary Joy, offering a Bachelor's of Law, Uganda Christian University.
That's Asekenye. Welcome to the game. Now this is Game 6, Round 3. Our category is Science. We begin with Victoria University. What is the sum of the internal angles in a hexagon? You have 10 seconds to answer that question.
120.
That is not the correct answer. UCU.
360.
Correct answer is 720. UCU, roughly how long does the light from the sun take to reach the earth?
Roughly 8 minutes.
8 minutes is the correct answer. Victoria University, for how many weeks is a dog pregnant? For how many weeks is a dog
9
pregnant?
weeks.
9 weeks is the correct answer. UCU, in which continent did the ostrich originate?
Australia.
That is not the correct answer. Victoria University. Victoria
South
University.
Africa.
Correct answer is Africa. Victoria University. Which scientist was born in Germany in 1879, became a Swiss citizen in 1901, and later became a US citizen in 1940?
Albert Einstein.
That is the correct answer. UCU. Which creatures live in a formicarium?
Ants.
Ants is the correct answer. Victoria University. What is removed from the body during an appendectomy?
Appendix.
Appendix is the correct answer. UCU. Who first argued that the world was not flat?
Galileo.
That is not the correct answer. Victoria University.
Stephen Hawking.
Correct answer is Aristotle. Victoria University. Where did the dingo originate? Where did the dingo originate?
South Africa.
That is not the correct answer. UCU.
Spain.
Correct answer is Australia. UCU. What does a nidologist study? What does a nidologist study?
Bird habitats.
That is correct. Bird nests will give you that. We'll give you that answer. We'll give you that answer correct. And Victoria University, what color skin does a polar bear have?
Gray.
Gray is not the correct answer. UCU.
White.
The correct answer is black. UCU, what is classified by the ABO system?
Blood groups.
Blood is the correct answer. Victoria University, what color is octopus blood? Octopus blood, what
Green.
color is it? Repeat
Green.
that. That is not the correct answer. UCU.
Blue.
Blue is the correct answer. UCU, what is the loudest animal on earth?
A whale.
What kind of whale? Refine your answer.
A blue whale.
That is the correct answer. Victoria University, the symbol for infinity looks like what number on its side?
8.
8 is the correct answer. UCU, what are the discs between each vertebra of the human body made of?
Cartilage.
Cartilage is the correct answer. Victoria University, what did John Harrison invent in 1757?
Fast milking machine.
That is not the correct answer. UCU.
The wheel.
Correct answer is chronometer. UCU, what did Douglas Engelbart invent in 1963?
TV color. TV color. Color TV.
That is not the correct answer. Victoria University. Correct answer is a computer mouse. Victoria University, what is the chemical symbol for chromium?
CR.
CR is the correct answer. UCU, what was the name of the supercomputer that defeated chess master Garry Kasparov in 1997?
Blue.
Refine your answer.
Deep blue.
Deep blue is the correct answer, which also brings us to the end of round 3. Scores so far: UCU 250 points, Victoria University 130 points. You are watching the Ultimate University Quiz Season 2, and it is sponsored by Bank of Uganda, brought to you by Vision Group and powered by Net Studios Africa. We see you in round 4, which is the knockout stage. Only one of these universities will make it to the quarterfinals. The other, unfortunately, will have to watch us from home. Keep on watching.
The Ultimate University Quiz Season 2, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, Uganda Communications Commission, Stanbic Bank, Parliament of Uganda, National Environment Management Authority,
Crystal Mineral Water,
Georgina Eye Clinic, and powered by Net Studios Africa. Returns shortly after a short break.
This is the Ultimate University Quiz
Season 2.
Welcome back to the Ultimate University Quiz Season 2, brought to you by Vision Group, sponsored by Bank of Uganda, Uganda Communications Commission, Stanbic Bank, Parliament of Uganda, National Environment Management Authority,
Crystal Mineral Water,
Georgina Eye Clinic, and powered by Net Studios Africa.
This is the Ultimate University Quiz
Season 2.
Welcome to our rapid round. Participating universities: Uganda Christian University, which is ahead with 250 points, and Victoria University, which has 130 points. This final round is also the knockout round, which means only one of these teams can move forward to the quarterfinals. The other will be going home. The Ultimate University Quiz is sponsored by Bank of Uganda, brought to you by Vision Group and powered by Net Studios Africa. Our teams, I know you're very nervous, but I expect you to be very calm. Okay? I hope you've prayed, and may the best team win. The rules of this game are different. Each team will be asked a set of 10 questions. We shall not alternate. You answer all your questions, we move to the next team. Do you understand? Are you ready? Okay, UCU, we begin with you this time. Uganda Christian University, identify these women leaders in the past and present. Politician and economist who was president of Liberia 2006 to 2018.
Ellen Johnson.
That is the correct answer. Kenyan social environment and political activist who founded the Green Belt movement.
Wangari Maathai.
That is the correct answer. She was nicknamed Mama Africa, was a South African singer, songwriter, actress, and civil rights activist.
Milia Mageva.
That is the correct answer. Ethiopian politician and diplomat who has served as the 5th president of Ethiopia since 2018. Correct answer. Do I give you the correct answer? Saleh Work Zewde, Tanzanian politician who has been serving as president of Tanzania since 19th March 2021.
Samia Suluhu.
That is the correct answer. Kenyan politician who was Raila Odinga's running mate in the 2022 general election.
Ruto.
Correct answer is Martha Karua. Nigerian author, is regarded as a central figure in post-colonial feminist literature. Author of the award-winning novels Purple Hibiscus, Half of a Yellow Sun, and Americana.
Chimiminta.
Repeat your answer, please.
Chimiminta.
I'll give you the answer because you cannot pronounce it well, but it's Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. Malawian politician who served as president of Malawi from 7th April 2012 to 31st May 2014.
Joyce Banda.
That is correct. 49th Vice President of the United States, first woman, the first black, and the first Asian to hold the post.
Kamala Harris.
That is correct. American television personality, actress, and entrepreneur whose syndicated daily talk show was among the most popular of the genre.
Oprah Winfrey.
That is the correct answer. UCU has finished its rapid round. We now move on to our second team, Victoria University. Identify these women leaders in the past and present. English, social reformer, statistician, and the founder of modern medicine. You have 10 seconds to answer that question and we move on.
Nightingale. Lois.
That is correct. Please speak up. Polish scientist, but moved to France where she made an incredible discovery which would change the world and won 2 Nobel Prizes.
Marie Curie.
That is correct. She became the second female vice president of Uganda. This is easy. Come on.
She's Jessica Lupo.
That is correct. Albanian Indian Catholic nun and the founder of the Missionaries of Charity, Nobel laureate.
Maria Theresa.
Mother Teresa is the correct one. The phrase Iron Lady was coined for her while she ruled Britain in the 1980s.
That's Margaret Thatcher.
That is correct. A former member of the Forum for Democratic Change Party and now Speaker of Parliament. This is easy.
Anita Mongo.
That is correct. She is a former MP who is now Executive Director of UNAIDS. This is a home girl. You have the answer. Victoria University. The answer is Winnie Byanyima, Pakistani female education activist, film and television producer, and the 2014 Nobel Peace Prize laureate at the age of 17. Repeat your answer.
Malala Yousafzai.
That is correct. Swedish environmental activist known for challenging world leaders to take immediate action to mitigate the effects of human-caused climate change. Take a guess.
Amanda.
That is not correct. Correct answer is Greta Thunberg, Mozambican politician and humanitarian. Marshall is an international advocate for women's and children's rights, twice a first lady. Who is she? Who is she? You actually had the answer in the question. It's Graca Marshall, which also brings us to the end of round 4. And the scores are the winning team, Uganda Christian University with 330 and Victoria University with 200 points. It was a tight race, but we have a winner. Well, you're watching the Ultimate University Quiz 2024. This is season 2. This quiz is sponsored by Bank of Uganda, brought to you by Vision Group and powered by Net Studios Africa. We now welcome our teams to shake hands. Thank you so much for participating. Congratulations to Uganda Christian University, the winners of this game. Congratulations, UCU. You still have a fight, so you prepare to get into the quarterfinals. Victoria University, thank you for fighting on. 200 points is no mean feat. Congratulations. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you for participating. God bless you. Thank you for watching. Those of you who are watching us from home, we will get into more quiz questions, working with more teams. Thank you very much.
This is the Ultimate University Quiz.